block these plays against different defenders. So when we talk about our reach blocks, our man reach blocks, so these are one-on-one blocks with no help, okay? We really define the defender being in one of two spaces. He's either on your body or he's off your body. And you can judge that by his hand. You can judge that by his inside foot. But I'm going to show you exactly how we do it right here in individual. So here's a pretty good picture of the left tackle. Right? We'll start over here on the left side. And this defender's inside leg, is right down the middle of that left tackle. And it could be a left guard. It wouldn't be any different. So when that defender is on our body, our target is the play side number. So what does that mean? That means we want to put our face on the play side number. We want to fit our backside hand low to high and inside, and we want to fit our play side hand somewhere over here on top. So our backside hand is low, our play side hand is high, and then after that first step, our second step should drive backside knee right through the middle of the defender. So there's a pretty good picture of it. And then at this point, and this really goes for inside zone, outside zone, mid zone, any zone play you're running, once you capture your target like Kelvin has here, now everything you do should be trying to press vertical. We don't want to be sideways blockers. We want to win the line of scrimmage as a priority in all of our zone blocks. So that's pretty good right there by the left tackle. Okay, here's the right tackle. I don't really like the defender. I don't think the defender lined up as heavy as I wanted him to for this drill. And because of that, the block ends up being a little bit more on the angle instead of vertical. And that's okay because of where the defender lined up. It's really not what I want from the drill. I really want this guy to be lined up in here a little bit more. But it's a pretty good job by the right tackle here of driving his backside knee through that defender's midline and trying to get him captured, but he just didn't get him because of where he lined up. And that's okay. It's okay for the offensive guy. And not really what I was looking for the defensive guy. So here's a younger guy. All right, so here's a younger player. And what I want you to see in this rep is kind of something to look for in your players. Are your players grabbing or are your players striking? So you saw the first two guys. They did a pretty good job of striking the defender, strike through the defender. Well, now we got a younger guy over here at left tackle, and he comes off the ball and watch his left arm swings all the way out, and he's just going to grab this guy. Well, the problem with that is you're playing a defensive lineman who on the snap of the ball is going to go forward. He's going to put his hands in your chest, and he's going to knock you back when that's a real defender. So he's going sideways. He didn't land the inside part of his shoe. So, again, kind of more stuff to look for in your one-on-one drive blocks. As that foot lands, that knee has to stay inside of your ankle because that means you've braced. And the only way to drive your backside knee through the defender is to brace off your first step. So I think you got to really look for these things in your younger players or your less experienced players because you got to ask yourself constantly on film, are my players blocking around things or are they blocking through things? And on these zone schemes, again, you got to win the line of scrimmage first. We want to constantly block through the defender, not around him. Okay, and then we'll watch this right tackle. And this is pretty good. He's going through the defender with his backside knee because he braced on his first step. So now he can block through that guy. And you can see here late, he's trying to press his hips up the field.